Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of
Wine
Living Simply
reviews with
Fun.
Living Simply and Fun. This is the Dark Horse Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, this is a fairly cheap bottle. I believe they run in the ballpark of about $5.50 to $6.50.
Gas station ripped me off.
It's a gas station.
$11.99
you could
a
find
bottle.
there. $11.99 at the gas station. They did really rip you off.
Yes.
The main flavors that I pick up in this is definitely chocolate, but it's extremely kind of on the bitter side too. And it really just doesn't have a very appealing flavor. There's even kind of something wrong with it. I think some cork came into the bottle because I'm seeing little granules in here. The viscosity it's actually better than some I've seen, but for a Cabernet, I'm not liking the flavor of this as much as many other Cabernets I have tried. It doesn't pair well with a cigar, and Cabernets usually do. So in my opinion, the Dark Horse Cabernet Sauvignon is... I can't recommend it. Even for a cheap Cabernet, there's better Cabernets on the market at the same prices. So, or similar.
I, for one, find it to be flavorful. I disagree with my cohort here.
Well, she's one who can drink any type of wine in large quantities, and she doesn't care as long as it's wine.
Actually, I found this
That's
to be
why
very
I have to split a
flavorful.
bottle with her. It could mean trouble for her.
Don't worry, you don't like this one. I'm going to finish it up. So there
Like
you
hell
go.
you're going to.
Yes, I am. I paid $12. You got a glass. You didn't like it. There you go. Happy St. Patrick's Day to every one of you. So,
This was definitely the worst of the last set of wines that we bought, though. No doubt about that. And I think you got to agree with that.
One of the wines I want to try in May, everyone, is a Francis Coppola Merlot.
See, I usually find Cabernets to be tart. This Cabernet seems to be more bitter. And they're usually dry, and this one seems to want to be really, really not so dry, and then it wants to go dry quickly, and it just doesn't sit on the palate like a Cab should. So even though she might like it, this does not act like a Cabernet.
Some wines are hidden gems.
Oh, it could very well be. I mean, if you're not looking for a Cabernet and you bought this, you might actually enjoy this, but heck, even for a red, this is just not very good. A plain red is usually sweeter than this.
No, the Dark Horse red blend.
And a Merlot is usually sweeter than this.
I found Merlots to be okay, depending on what you get. The Mad Housewife Merlots totally sucked. They offered me a case. I turned it down.
This just isn't a Cabernet I would ever buy again. That's all I would say. Plain and simple. You want to try it, go ahead and give it a try. It's affordable. So
the only thing I will say is me drinking this, everyone, because we are doing this review, is it has the viscosity is it's watery, and if you
no, it's actually one of the more viscous ones we've gotten, but.
It's watery, it's thin. In my opinion, as a wine taster, over the years, this tastes more watered down than they put in alcohol or grapes.
Yeah, more water than grapes, you mean?
Mm-hmm. So there you have it.
I would definitely agree. This is watered down.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why it tastes funny like it does.
Exactly. So, in my opinion, do I recommend it? If you want to try it once, fine. If you don't want to try it, don't buy it.
And yet, if you saw our other review of Dark Horse wine we tried, we liked it. This Dark Horse, the Cabernet, horrible. The red wine, I think it was like Blend 13 or something like that. It was actually really, really good. So, well, it was at least a lot tastier than this.
Well, I think at Francis Coppola, that Rosso wine or Bosco wine we got wasn't bad either, in my opinion.
Anyways.
That said, everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Cheers
to
you, and
drink responsibly. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. Thank you. May God bless you all.